Join In Good Paws dog training as we show you how to introduce your dog to a stuffed Toppl or Kong. The Toppl by Westpaw comes in small, large, and extra large. It's dishwasher safe and has a larger opening on top, making it an easier food puzzle. It's a great intro to stuffed food puzzles or for less motivated dogs. The Kong comes in extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large. It's available in puppy, classic, and extreme. It's dishwasher safe. It has a smaller opening, making it a much bigger challenge for dogs. This means it's longer lasting and for dogs who love to work at food puzzles. Step 1. Create interest in the Toppl or Kong. Don't skip this step. It introduces your dog to the puzzle and makes it rewarding and fun. It's supposed to be easy. Begin by just putting your dog's dry food, and maybe a couple yummy treats, in the Toppl or Kong. As your dog works at it, occasionally toss an additional treat where the Toppl and Kong is to reward their efforts. Once they are finishing this in no time, move on to step 2. Tip: if you feed raw food, you can put their food into the Toppl or Kong easily, but be careful not to pack it in too tightly at first so they can easily get it out and become addicted to the game. Feed these in areas you can easily clean to prevent contamination from the raw food. Step 2. Soak your dog's dry food in some water for 30 minutes to several hours. The more water you put in, the longer it will need to soak and the more saturated the dry food will become. Then mix a little bit of wet food or plain Greek yogurt with the dry food to get the food to stick together. Loosely pack the food into the Toppl or Kong. You may need multiple Toppls or Kongs to fit in their entire meal. That's great, it'll take them even longer to finish dinner. Serve. Once they are finishing this no problem, move on to step 3. Step 3. Repeat step 2, but now using a spoon, pack the food into the Toppl or Kong. The harder you pack the food in, the more challenging it'll be for your dog. Once they've aced this step, move to step 4. For some dogs, this challenge will be enough. That's okay. Stop at whatever step your dog enjoys to finish their meal. If they quit or get too frustrated, back up a step. Step 4. Repeat step 3, and now freeze the Toppl or Kong mixture. Begin by freezing it only for an hour or so, and then work up to freezing it solid if your dog continues to enjoy working at this level of challenge. Now you have an activity that can keep your dog busy when guests come over, when it's time for them to take a nap in their crate, at meal times, or when you need to focus on that work project. Additional tip: if you're running short on prep time or have a less motivated dog, use this tip to help make it easier. Start with your dog's dry food, then add a tablespoon or 2 of wet dog food. You can mix a little bit of water in there to get it to mix together better. Then stuff your Toppl or Kong, and you can serve as is, or you can choose to freeze it. This is a great way to prep your dog's food if you're running short on time, or you have a dog that's not as motivated to work through the more difficult puzzles. Additional tip: if you have a dog that flies through Toppls or Kongs, even with the challenges we've discussed previously, here's a little tidbit that might help make things more challenging. This works especially well for the Toppl, which has a wider opening and is easier for dogs to work through. Seal the hole with a little bit of peanut butter and then add more water. This will make the Kong freeze solid, making it more difficult for your dog. Really great as well on hot summer days. Thanks for watching In Good Paws Dog Training's Introduction to Stuffing Toppls and Kongs. Happy training!